the world's youngest mother who gave birth at the age of 5.
But before we start, please make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell and smash that like button. We really appreciate your continuous support.
Lina Marcella Medina is confirmed to be the youngest mother in history, giving birth at the age of 5 years and 7 months old. Lina was born on September 23, 1933 in Peru. She came from what seemed to be a humble family. Her mother, by the name of Victoria Losea, was a housemaker, and her father, by the name of Tubarella Medina, was a silversmith. At the age of 5 and 6 months, her parents noticed an abnormal abdominal swelling, which at first sight they thought could have been some sort of tumor, but would have never guessed that upon diagnosis from Dr. Gerardo Lozada, Lina was actually 7 months pregnant. At first, the parents didn't even imagine that it's possible to be pregnant at that age and took Dr. Gerardo for a fool. Therefore, they have taken Lina to a specialist, which actually confirmed the original diagnosis. Upon hearing this news, the doctor called the police, which immediately arrested Lina's father as the first suspect. After a week of interrogation, the police had to let Tubarella go, as they didn't have enough evidence to prove that the father had impregnated his own child. The second suspect was Lina's cousin, who apparently had mental difficulties, which made the authorities think he could have been capable of the horrific act, but once again, with no evidence, the police were not able to prosecute him as the father of Lina's child. The authorities tried to get some answers from Lina in the presence of her mother to see if she remembered anyone harming her or raping her. With the child extremely confused about everything that was happening to her, the police once again had no lead to a potential suspect or suspects. With no further evidence, no leads, the authorities dropped the case. In an article about the case from 1955, the author Luis Leon states that many of the remote villages from Peru held regular religious festivals that led to group sex or even rape, which did include minors or children of such ages as Lina. In the absence of a more plausible theory on Lina's case, it's believed that she was in fact raped at one of these strange and sick festivals. Due to her young age and underdeveloped body for a pregnancy, the only way for her to give birth to the baby was via cesarean section. This implicated many risks that could have put Lina's life at risk. When Lina was 8 months pregnant and her parents were pressured by the media, her mother did confess that Lina started her menstruation at the age of 3. It was later found out by specialists that she suffered from a condition known as precocious puberty, meaning that her sexual organs would develop at a very young age. Glands that secrete growth and sex hormones begin to function abnormally early in life, resulting in this condition. The exact cause of this condition is still unknown. The doctors at the maternity knew that there was a high chance for the baby to have major difficulties, as Lina's young organism was thought at the time to be underdeveloped, therefore not able to offer the baby the nutrition required when developing during the 9 months of pregnancy. With a miracle, the baby was born healthy at a perfect weight of 2.7 kilograms, and coincidentally on Mother's Day, the 14th of May, 1939. The baby was named Gerardo Medina, a name inspired by Lina's doctor who helped her through labor. The father's identity still remains a mystery even to this day. What is sure is that Lina was another innocent young victim of sexual abuse. What's more horrifying is that this is still happening to this day. Lina's parents tried to offer her child and their grandchildren a normal childhood by explaining to them as they grew up the relation between the two. It's admirable that Lina's parents protected her privacy and did not use Lina's unique condition for financial gain. Many researchers and doctors took a big interest in Lina's case and therefore wanted to study her as well as her child. Lina's parents once again refused as they wanted to offer Lina a normal childhood. Lina is still alive and well today at the proud age of 87. Not much is known about Gerardo Medina, nor throughout the last decades, as the public has respected the privacy of the Medina family.